I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get it, no call it quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of this. Better move.
What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking all about hunting rigs. I want to show you my new hunting rig right here. We got this beautiful mint condition 2004 Chevy Cavalier.
I know this because I've been in it, I don't need to brag. I guess that's what happens when you taking care of your business. Plus a family, you do the math. I'm out of my pocket, Houston, we got a problem, man. Perfect, let them watch me elevating, got them nuts. Cause I'm the pilot in the cockpit, nose diving in the house and woo. Watch out, get ahead, watch out, get ahead, watch out, get ahead, woo.
I've had this thing parked in the weeds like 4 years, 5 years. Ever since I bought that truck, that's been my main hunting rig. But we're switching it up, at least for this spring, because
just remind him, I wrote the bill.
We got some high gas prices, so we're gonna have to deal with them with this thing. But I'll kind of explain how I'm gonna go about using this as a hunting rig as opposed to my truck. Obviously, a four-wheel drive is gonna be what you would want to use, but this front wheel drive 2004 Chevy Cavalier is gonna be just fine as long as it's not raining, snowing.
Wow! You can have your $500 million jackpot in Powerball or whatever the heck it was, but I'll take this baby!
Or have to do anything like very extensive off-road. So I'm gonna put a bike hitch receiver on the back so I can pull around my e-bike, my Baku e-bike. And then, I mean, a turkey can fit in the trunk. I don't have to have a ton of space. But the biggest thing is this car gets like 35 miles to the gallon and my truck gets like 12. So right now with diesel prices, they're coming up towards $5 a gallon.
No! Please, no! No!
And yeah, I'd rather be driving with 35 miles to the gallon gas. So let's take a look at this thing. We got sweet custom bumper. Deer hit that just, I don't know, about a year into owning this thing. We got the nice fogged out headlights. I might hit that with a little buffing wheel, get them shined up nice. Got custom painted black emblem. Got nice little dents in the hood, gives it character. I put this fender on it after somebody backed into me in a parking lot, and I got all the paint popping and cracking off of it. But we got the OG Whitetail Fit decal, so that probably gives it like another 20 horsepower or so. We got the blacked out wheels, a little bit of rust on the lug nuts, so I'll probably shoot that again with a little bit more paint. I need to buy new tires because they keep going flat every 5 days. But I mean, all in all, it really is just a cherry rig, you know? So let's get a little more in depth with what I'm gonna do with this thing. But I just wanted to introduce it to you guys. It's pretty sweet, I won't lie. It's fuel efficient, and that's what I need it for. All right guys, before we go any further in this video, if you enjoy this type of content, I need you to hit that subscribe button. Over 73% of you guys are not subscribed who are watching this video right now, and it really helps out with the YouTube algorithm to have you guys subscribed.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Yep!
And liking the content, sharing the content with your friends. And like I say, if you enjoy it, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys. All right guys, as I touched on earlier, the reason I'm gonna be primarily driving this car during turkey season is obviously fuel mileage. This thing gets like 35 miles to the gallon. It might even, I think I even got closer to 40 out on the road one time with it. And my truck gets 12, 13, 14 on the road maybe. But around town, dirt roads, it's getting 12 miles to the gallon. That is just not gonna cut it right now. Diesel's up $5 a gallon, and by the time turkey season actually hits, you know, 2-3 weeks from now, it could be even more than that. It just keeps climbing every single day. So I wanted to drag this thing out of the weeds and give it a little bit of a makeover. Not much of a makeover, but just fix it up, tune it up mechanically. And as you can see, I'm kind of covered in dirt and oil right now. I just got done changing the oil on it, going through and just doing a full service, but I'm headed in tomorrow to buy new tires for it. The front tires only stay up maybe 2 weeks. The rear tires stay up like 5 days, so it's due for some new tread. But yeah, I mean, cosmetically it doesn't look pretty by any means, but mechanically it runs pretty good. This car, I bought it for $300 maybe 6 years ago. Bought it off some friends who were gonna take it to the junkyard. It had been in a front end. Basically, they hit a deer and it completely destroyed the front end on it. So I bought a new bumper for it, which, as you can see, it's not hanging on very well because I hit a deer with it after a year of owning it. I put a new bumper on it, put new headlights in it, kind of straightened the hood out a little bit. I kicked this fender out as much as I could. It was dented in pretty good. The front windshield's cracked on it. There's rust on the rocker panels. There's dents in every door. Back tail lights have got cracks in it. I mean, it's not pretty by any means, but like I said earlier, it's mechanically, it's pretty reliable. So back when I bought it, this was my daily driver for construction. I drove it 20 minutes into town and 20 minutes back home every single day. It's got 170 some thousand on it right now. And at 160,000, I pulled it into my garage, I tore it all down, and I replaced the timing chain in it. I think the timing chain, I don't know, the kit in total was like, I think it was under $100, but the labor was gonna be very expensive. So I just pulled it in, took a full evening and the next morning and put a new timing chain in it. So that's something that regularly goes out on these cars. This is a 2.2 liter Ecotech, and the timing chain, just when they go, like, might as well trash the motor. They pretty much take everything out. What else have I done to it? I put an alternator in it, I put a battery in it. Like I say, just cosmetics, it's not great. I put a new fender on the left side, but it's starting to peel paint. I just did a rattle can job. Like I say, the car is not worth doing a full paint job and fancy bumpers. I got the headlights at a junkyard. I got the bumper at a junkyard. Yeah, I mean, it runs good. So when I was daily driving this thing, I also took it out turkey hunting quite a bit because it really didn't require a big four-wheel drive truck to go turkey hunting, or really any of my hunting. At that time, I didn't have the truck that I have now. So I have a 2001 Ford F-250 Super Duty with a 7.3 Power Stroke. It's a great, I mean, awesome diesel pickup, four-wheel drive, and I absolutely love that truck. I kind of built it from the ground up. It needed a lot of work when I bought it, and now it's in really, really good shape. But that truck, like I say, the fuel mileage is terrible. Gas prices are through the roof, and I don't need it. I don't need it to go turkey hunting. As long as the weather is nice out, this car is gonna do just fine. I can throw my ground blind in the trunk. I can throw all my hunting gear in the back seat, my bow, all my camera equipment, everything I need. So like I say, I plan on putting a bike carrier on the back end so I can pull around my Baku e-bike. So I can just park this thing at the road, hop on my e-bike and take a trail in and just have fun with it. Guys, it honestly is a very fun car to drive. It's like a little go-kart with power steering, but I don't have a name for it. And I think this car deserves a name. So let me know in the comments below, what would you name this car? Like, what's this car's name? We gotta figure it out. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun turkey season. I'm also probably gonna take it to several of the total archery challenges out of town. Like I say, after I get tires on it tomorrow, next week, I actually am gonna drive it out to Alabama. That's a 13-hour drive. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but mechanically it's sound. I'm taking it 13 hours to Alabama, gonna do some bass fishing with my buddy Wes, do some hog hunting out there, and just hang out and have some fun for 4 or 5 days. Then I'll come back and start my turkey season here in Nebraska. Looking forward to it. So going into this hunting season, if you're worried about not having the ideal hunting rig, the ideal four-wheel drive pickup, Jeep, Toyota, whatever it might be, just know that I'm gonna be running around all turkey season, checking trail cameras, shed hunting. I'm gonna be just bombing around in my 2004 Chevy Cavalier and having a dang good time doing it. So while a four-wheel drive is obviously a lot more convenient, you don't necessarily have to have one. Sometimes you can get away with an old beat-up rig like this and have fun doing it too. So like I say, guys, we need a name for this thing. We gotta figure it out. Oh, and the other thing about this, it's a 4-door. Look at this thing. We have 4 doors. You fit all your hunting buddies in the back. You can go get that Casey's breakfast pizza in the morning. Go call in some toms off the roost. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that. This thing is set up. This thing is ready to go. I'm excited about it. Honestly, it's a fun little car. I don't have barely anything in it for money, so I'm not afraid to beat it up a little bit on a gravel road and just have fun taking it hunting. It doesn't have to be flashy. It just has to haul a turkey, your hunting gear, and a couple of buddies. So anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and comment down below, what are we gonna name this absolute beauty of a hunting rig? We gotta figure it out. Comment below, guys. Appreciate y'all. Catch you on the next one. Peace.
All the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quits. Yeah, gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets. Yeah, better move out the way.